Say less, say less, say less. We live, baby. We live. Say less.
Yo, yo.
What's going on, family? C Red PC in the building. C Red
Yes,
PC
sir.
in the building. What's going on? Everybody, you already know it's your boy SB. SB Talk Sports in the building. We got my brother C Dub in the building. We got my brother Bobby in the building. Obviously, the boys are back. How y'all feeling today, brothers?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. It's getting active in the NBA, ain't it? It's getting real
Yes, sir.
active.
Feeling good. It's definitely lit
Mm,
up in the NBA, and I'm happy to talk about my Chicago Bulls. It's busting.
yeah. So we went through a lot of things, right? Well, because I'm finna get into this, the nastiness that we receive around the PC world talking. They was like, man, how the Bulls get a show everything? Because we that deal, y'all. The Bulls are important. I don't know what y'all don't understand. Y'all keep questioning why does the Bulls get a show? This been in the making already. Already had the Bulls get it. But shout out to
It is
everybody in
what
the
it
chat.
is.
So,
Man,
Silver, while you asked how the Bulls get a show, we was one of the top franchises of all time. We top 5 franchises of all time. Why wouldn't we get a show?
ain't we
Yeah.
third in banners? We
Yeah, come
third,
on,
ain't we?
man.
Is was the
Top 5
Lakers,
in banners for
Boston?
show.
We
Yeah.
like we should
And
be
they
like
come to
fourth.
yeah, we
should be
should
like
be. And
fourth.
then when it come to value of a franchise, we top 3, top 4, because only people probably ahead of us is what, the Knicks and the Lakers, baby, and then maybe the
Yeah.
Warriors because they just got their series. But look, this is what I want to come in with, bro. So I've been having a problem with this. Really stems from when I said Luka is not a top 5 player
Oh,
because Luka not a top 5 player because he didn't make the playoffs. He didn't win. You know what I got to fight back, especially from this channel. And this is why this episode is why Zach LaVine and Devin Book in the same tier. I'm finna learn all y'all, and y'all finna learn about stop agreeing to certain things because this is what's gonna happen. So when I said that, they say, no, SB, it's a team thing about the wins and losses. No, SB, let me see. He said put our names on the screen. It should be on here. Let me see. I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe I don't know. But SB Talk Sports is Bobby C Dub. Shy Boys podcast for them. Get them a follow and real takes so fake babies me. I'm definitely gonna drop the link for y'all later in the show when we end. Drop the link so you have all of us to subscribe and follow.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know why the name's not showing. Let me see if I can fix it real quick.
hit your settings real quick.
Yeah, maybe it's my settings. Let me see. Is it because I got my screen shared on? Let me see. Stop sharing my screen. Nope, that ain't it.
Hit your settings.
I'm on my set. Okay, then go to what?
I don't got the same thing because we guessed right now. So
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Hit the settings. Give me 1 second. Layout. No. Okay, wait. See the guests. They say view guest comments. No, I don't know.
man,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
Bobby.
I don't
That's
be-
C Dub.
I don't
Bobby
see
is
that.
the
We
younger guy
good.
on the bottom. Bobby on
Right,
the
Bobby
bottom.
is
C
C-Dub.
Dub on the top.
Yeah, there you go.
Bobby
Yeah, I don't know why they
Y'all
show,
know
but
SB, bro.
yeah, because y'all hate on me a lot. But yeah, back to my soliloquy. So when I said that, I'm like, okay, cool. So wait, it's a win. So you a top 5 player off the numbers that you put up alone. So that's it. So that's good. So win losses don't matter no more. I'm like, so now I say then Zach LaVine and Devin Booker in the same tier then right now. They in the same tier and have been in the same tier. Oh, SB, now you trolling, you being biased. No, let's talk about it, right? So I went in and did my research with the numbers, and I could definitely put. I don't want to cover our faces up, even though I'm bad enough I covered our names up. But so I did my own research. You know, I don't talk for no reason, right? And these are the numbers right here. This is Zach LaVine right here as the guy. No Vooch, no DeMar, nothing. And I know this in the way a little bit, but I'll tell you the numbers, and I can definitely post it for you guys. Zach LaVine from 2018, 2019, that's when he was in the Bulls in his prime. He gave you 25 points, 4.5 assists, shot 47% from the field, shot 39% for 3, went 62 wins and 119 losses, right? Cool. Now we go to Devin Booker. When he was the guy solo alone from 2017 to 2020, he gave you 26 points, 6 assists, shot 46% from the field goal, 35% for 3, 65 wins, and 123 losses. And before anybody say this, right, in the chat, 8 of those wins came from the bubble. So you can really mind it because Zach LaVine them didn't play. So for what I'm seeing right out back, now these are the 2 guys as the leader of their team, y'all. We the number 1 guy, nobody else. Nobody else. This what they numbers do. Do they not look like the same caliber player? And I still put the wins and losses up there. Tell me when I'm wrong for saying this.
You ain't said nothing wrong. Go ahead, keep slaying.
This the stats, right? Because if wins and losses is a team thing, and I still put it up there just so y'all can see it, but we just going off the numbers alone. These are the same caliber of players. But let's add on to that. When Vooch and DeMar came plus the other year, Zach still gave you 25 points, and his numbers dropped because the guy that he with do not work with him. Their game don't work together, so his numbers actually dropped because Zach had a career year, then got DeMar, then the numbers dropped. 25 points, 4 points and 5 assists, 48% from the field, 39% for three, 137 and 188. Now let's go to Book when he got KD and CP3. 26 points, 4.5 assists, 47% from the field, 35% for three, 203, 173 losses. To me, the only thing I see the difference in these players is wins and losses.
Yeah, it's obvious that he played with more winners, especially when CP3 and KD came around. What kind of winners have Zach been playing with? And he's still been putting up decent numbers. For his career, he shoot better than Devin Booker. A career
and everybody will say they'll put their money on Devin Booker to shoot the shot. So when I say Devin Booker in the same tier, because I'm going off the logic y'all been running with. So when people on PC be like, "Oh, winning is a team accomplishment," Low comes saying, Dub comes saying, Mark comes saying, y'all agree. When I said Luka wasn't, especially me and OG said Luka wasn't top 5, y'all called me crazy. And I said because he didn't make the playoffs. I think cool. I'm going with y'all logic. We just going off the numbers of the stats you put up with. They are in the same tier. Now, if I'm saying Zach LaVine better, no, because at the end of the day, what made Devin Booker better was getting better teammates, and that's just with the system they put around him. I can't knock him for that, but Zach's still putting up the same amount of numbers. It's a little bit lower. Right, he right behind him. So if Devin Booker, a lot of y'all got Devin Booker as 1 or 2, Zach LaVine got to at least be 4 or 5. He right there. The fifth shooting guard for me.
Yeah, he got to be there. I don't see what's the problem with that. Zach is definitely one of the most talented players in the league. And when you talk about shooting guards, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, because when you looking at the look, tell me when I'm wrong, y'all. Y'all can look up the numbers and check. Tell me.
I mean, for me, it's I tried to agree with y'all, but honestly, I can't agree with y'all 100%. That's just me though, because I mean, like it's not, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about the individual, you definitely look at both players and be like, damn, they not far off from each other. But basketball is a team sport, so I had to look at these players in the environment of what their team was. Now, there's no discussion. Like, everybody can say that Devin Booker has had the better teammates, but when you get those teammates, what you do with those teammates matter, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that we remember from Zach LaVine is in his lone playoff run, or not even a run, his lone playoff appearances that he didn't show up. Now, if we're talking about the individual player, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, these guys are not too far off. But when you place these guys within a team, that's when it gets tricky for me. And I think that the ranking is, when it comes to the top 5 shooting guards, is no discussion that Zach LaVine is in that discussion. But at the same time, I believe once you don't fall in at number 3, that's the cutoff for me. So 1, 2, 3, cutoff, and then the next tier. So Zach is not too far off, but he's not in that tier quite yet.
But I'm talking about the individual, though. I'm talking about the individual skill. Yeah, go ahead, SB. I thought
and now, Bobby, if I go off my regular mindset of how I feel with the logic of it, I 100% agree with what you said. Zach don't deserve to be in the conference. Devin Booker has been balling now, and he has been winning because winning matters. But when y'all keep telling me winning is a team accomplishment, it obviously is a team sport. But that's why I'm like, I don't understand. You still got to give credit to the guys for winning. But so since we're not doing that with Luka, because now you trying to tell me Luka's still better than Jason Tatum, which I don't understand how. But y'all gonna just tell me now Jason Tatum had a better team. For sure. All right, cool. Devin Booker had a better team, but if the number's still around the same length, or if not better, they in the same tier then.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that too. Go ahead.
Nephew, if you switch Zach LaVine to the Suns, switch Devin Booker to the Bulls, well, how would the Suns be?
I think this, and I'm glad you asked that question, C-Dub, simply because if you look at Devin Booker and what he was able to do with the Suns, I don't know if Zach LaVine can go ahead and do that in this regard, not scoring wise, but in this regard. Hear me out. Devin Booker told KD, nah, bro, I got this. I got this. This my shit. I mean, this my team. Excuse me. This my team. I'm going to handle it this way. Zach LaVine, who, in my opinion, is a better player than DeMar DeRozan, couldn't even shove DeMar DeRozan out the way and say, nah, I got this. I'm going to get us some wins in the playoff series. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I know it's a mentality thing, but I think when it comes to when you elevate and evaluate certain players, the mentality of that player matters in certain discussions. And for this one, it's going to matter for me.
Okay, Devin Booker can do that for a couple of possessions and stuff. Like KD is still gonna be the top dog regardless if he going to say this my team or not. He's not the best player on that team. I just think he's playing free. He doesn't got all the worries over there, the Phoenix Suns. KD and he got Bradley Beal over there now. He ain't really got a lot to worry. Zach LaVine got DeMar DeRozan and Vooch out there, but those are not Bradley Beal and KD, bro. Like,
and I get it, bro. I know you don't watch the Bulls.
That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, I know this dude don't watch the Bulls because y'all just run with the narrative. DeMar had a revenge year to prove everybody wrong. He has never been better than Zach LaVine. Stop it. If we
want to break down games, we could definitely break it down. But you can't even tell me that DeMar is better than Zach LaVine if he can't even shoot a three.
Come on.
And in this day and age.
Yeah. And then every time you touch the ball, you shoot it. Of course, you're gonna look like your numbers better. But if everybody else's numbers not looking better around you, who tell you the problem with the ball majority here? And I guarantee you, DeMar DeRozan usage rate is definitely higher than Zach LaVine's.
Yeah, and we literally watch every single Bulls game. So if you want to get in discussion about how the Bulls look, we can keep it a buck and let you know. It ain't pretty. We famous, but we ain't stupid.
Big Fan Breezy asks, who is a better leader? I don't think neither one of them is.
I don't put either one of them in that category as a leader. I think both of them. I think Zach, he's gonna have to learn. I think he's gonna have to learn to be the leader. But Devin, I don't know.
Now, I could be. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, me, as far as right now, Devin Booker might not be the de facto leader of his team, but last year playoff, you can't ignore the things that he was doing on the court. Even scoring wise, if you want to get into the percentages and all that stuff. But like I said, he moved KD out the way. We haven't seen Zach LaVine move DeMar DeRozan out the way yet.
Yeah,
I get you.
And I feel like that is what I can acknowledge. Like, I don't think none of them is like the best leader, but I can't acknowledge the fact that Devin Booker has shown better leadership than Zach LaVine recently. Because, like you said, he can't move, to agree to your point, he couldn't even move DeMar DeRozan out the way. When DeMar DeRozan was hitting them bad shots, game-winning shots, all I see Zach LaVine in the corner like, or just sitting there looking like, bro, I ain't getting the ball, instead of just being a leadership and talking. Because it took for him that with a series where they both played bad, he had to tell, he cursed DeMar like, bro, pass the ball, bro. What are you doing? Right. But it's like, why did you wait till y'all in the neck of losing the playoff series to say pass the ball? You should have been said that during the series. That's what I think he should have been said during the season. That's just me. But no, this just the point I wanted to put out. I don't know y'all really can't see a clip, but don't worry, I will post it on my channel during the community feed. Y'all go down and look at it, and I'll see that.
And I just want to be clear, though Devin Booker has had that success, you know what I'm saying, that team success that a lot of people don't really want to refer to or things like that, they still not that far off. You know what I'm saying? I would say Zach LaVine with a few more, signature moments could continue to inch up closer and closer. But as and that's team wise, but as individuals, it really, you know what I'm saying, is really not that far off. If you think about talent wise, thinking about how these guys can score from all three levels or in such and such, and you move on, because both of them, if we want to break it down offensively and defensively, is pretty close for sure. It is pretty close.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think about the it ain't a narrative. I just gave y'all the number. The numbers I put with facts. So y'all can't. I went off the logic that all y'all use. Y'all don't care about wins and losses. So I just went out by the numbers alone, looked at them as individual players, and they not that far off. But and I knew coming to this, I should have made the list too. That's how I should have made next. I had forgot about this, but I knew it was gonna come to this, right? I see a lot of people in the chat saying Zach ain't top 5.
That's fair.
The Bulls fan, man, these Bulls, y'all delusional. Okay, so let's go through the list and let's fairly rank where we see Zach is as a shooting guard. So I think we could go one, obviously, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, 1, 2 for sure.
Okay. Let's see.
Say,
I think that'll go. Ant-Man at 3.
That's too high for me.
Okay, who you got at 3?
Donovan Mitchell. Number 1, not for me, Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, and then after that, you can pick and choose. There's no argument between 1 and 3. Then after that, number 4, I'm going Zach LaVine. Number 5, I will place Bradley Beal before I put Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is starting to come into his own. We see the potential. He has to put in that work. We see the potential, but it's not clearly there yet. So that's why he's not in my top 5.
See, look, and this how you know y'all losing. Y'all say Jamal Murray, he's a point guard. SGA, he's a point guard. So y'all losing already. Y'all losing already. We're not moving the goalposts at all. Y'all losing already. We said 2 guards.
Damn, why did just can't understand that Zach is a talented guy?
He's him.
What's the big deal?
It is what it is. SGA not a point guard, but he holds the ball just about more than any other player on his team. Okay.
Who's the point guard of the Thunder then? Please tell me.
That's what I want to know.
Please tell me.
To go Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey the point guard. Oh, okay. Right.
They were gonna say Josh Giddey.
All right, then. All right. Josh Giddey.
Okay.
Josh Giddey the point. Okay. All right, cool. All right, okay. So matter of fact, okay, we'll give y'all that. Okay, so y'all want SGA at 4. Right? Or SGA at 3. Because you said, wait, who's the 3 you said like? You said Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown.
I said Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell for sure. No, for sure. Lock. Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown. And I give y'all SGA because he had one good year.
That's
and then still Zach LaVine is still in the conversation for 5 at the point.
He is in the top 5, man.
You still got to put him at 5, even because if you say Bradley Beal hasn't really played that much as of late.
Yep.
And it ain't looking too good for him. And then Anthony Edwards, I still think, bro, is not solidified enough yet. I believe in his talent. Can he eventually be in that top 5 rank? Of course.
Oh, yeah.
But as of right now, it's just too soon. It's just too soon. I'm not ready to put him up there yet, especially with him. No, it's not. No.
Anthony Edwards got the skill set to be the top shooting guard in the future in this NBA for sure.
Josh Giddey over Zach LaVine is insane. You need to be checked, Leaf. You need to be checked for that leaf. You need to be checked if you want that leaf or not, because you got to be out your mind to say Josh Giddey. That's just hate right there. Like we got to chill. We got to hate.
That's fair.
Right, look. So now I'm looking at it too from the aspect of everything, because obviously y'all just named, once y'all got the point of just naming point guards and naming names, y'all lost already from that point aspect. Like, first of all, there's not that many crazy shooting guards out there that's putting up the numbers that Zach putting up. Zach is putting up close to the numbers of the guy that y'all got in the top 3. He right behind him. So now all of a sudden he ain't a top 10 shooting guard, and the guys y'all got 1 and 2, he only averaging 2 or 3 less points less than them in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Stop it. He before DeMar, like this what people blow me. Before DeMar came there, Zach gave you 27 on good shooting splits.
Oh yeah.
Or we just forgot that Zach just averaged 27 and took a miniature role because he had a guy who needed the ball just as much as he did.
How about after the All-Star break of last season, he was averaging close to 29, shooting 40, 50, 90. He shoot that on the regular for the last 3 years, Zach LaVine. Like I said, he a better shooter from the field than Devin Booker through their career. The numbers say it from 3 and from the field. So I think Booker is a better player. I'm just telling you, he's a better player. He's a better winner, if you want to say it like that, than Zach. But I do think Zach he's learning these things, bro. He's learning.
Hey,
I mean, and I get it, but at the same time, I do want to pose a question too. I do want to pose something to everybody that's listening. Is Klay Thompson a top 5 shooting guard?
No,
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Like, if you look at some of these guys, who can you really go to and say this guy is in the top 5? Is it CJ McCollum? No.
No.
Is it Tyrese Maxey? Not yet. Is it RJ Barrett? Y'all know that's a no.
No.
So
Thank you,
let's
dog.
keep it a buck. Like,
Yeah.
we need
And
to stop.
Ox, you got the power to come up here, so you could please come up here at any point in time when you want to. You got the
This
power.
man
You
said
PC,
Tyler
you PC
Hero.
OG. Tyler Hero.
What the fuck?
Clay is
Come
not
on.
better.
That's just some
Okay.
trolling. That's some trolling
Come
stuff
on,
right there.
come
bro.
on, Big Ox. Come on, Big Ox. Look, the Kings make the playoffs and you get the Wilder. The Kings make
Hey.
the playoffs and you get the Wilder, Big Ox. Like, come on, baby. We gotta stop.
We're not talking about point guards. We're talking about shooting guards,
Shoot
guys.
guards.
I'll put Tyler Hero as a shooting guard. He'll keep me a shooting
He not
guard.
better than Zach,
No,
though.
he ain't nowhere near Zach LaVine. Come
No.
on. Zach got
No,
him
he
in
ain't.
all categories. Athleticism, don't even talk about it. Shooting,
Right.
Zach got him.
Come on.
Defense, don't even talk about it. And Zach don't even play defense, but don't even talk. He better defensively than Tyler Hero.
I want to see how he do as a number one option. He still put up the same numbers. Like, come on, man. Like, look, this was the point where y'all get gapped, bro. And this is the whole point of me exposing the truth about the situation. Yeah, I hear you, Leak, to why I'm going crazy because I ain't got a crazy guy show. No, y'all. I know my boundaries when it's like I'm on other people's show. I respect show. This man, I can go crazy. I can act like how I am. You know how I am in my own show. I don't play that in the chat. I will snipe you in the chat. But there's a whole point that I'm saying though, right? If y'all telling me winning is a team account, when it don't matter, we go all the numbers alone. Zach number shows you that he's a top 5 shooting guard. Now we had a couple bad years. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. But it's a team situation, not a Zach thing. You can't look at this. You can't look at it and say Zach is the problem with the Chicago Bulls. Why the Chicago Bulls not good?
Yeah, somebody just said Malik Monk better.
Oh yeah,
They wilding.
Yeah.
but
Not
Lee,
Anthony
but-
Simons.
Not Anthony Simons.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go through that one because that's
Come on.
ridiculous, man. I can't
Come
even
on,
lie.
come on, Big Oz.
I can't even.
I can't wait to Big Oz. So, hey, start the Kings Kingdom show. I'm finna be lighting the beam in the chat every day. Saying,
Hey, light the beam.
Light
Let's
the
go.
beam. They've been
bro.
lighting a little special beam cannon like Piccolo. Now they just man, look, I don't know. Let me go. But leak clears. But salute everybody in chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button in the video. And make sure y'all say Zach is top 5. Say top 5 Zach. Start that. Look, I can't start a poll here. I'll start a poll right now. Top 5 Zach right now. Zach top 5. But obviously in other news, we gotta also talk about how Dame Lillard got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. We was hearing that our name was in the mix. I knew it was a facade, when they were saying us and the Raptors. I didn't know the Milwaukee was putting in the work to get this trade done. So what was y'all initial reaction off that? And then tell me how y'all feel.
I go, I was like, finally, and I'm speaking for Dame Lillard. Finally, you can stop hiding over there in Portland. And now you out here for everybody to see with a chance to win the NBA championship. And I think that's expected immediately. That pick and roll where Giannis is going to be damn near unstoppable. I don't know how you're going to defend it. This is his chance, bro. And it's entirely going to be on him. We know what Giannis going to do. He's a proven winner and a champion. Now it's up to you. Can he not fall under the pressure, bro? I know he got the talent, but we ain't seen them in this light. He probably is they favorite to win the championship? I would say Phoenix before them.
I would say they definitely in that upper echelon of the favorites.
I would say Phoenix and Milwaukee, they definitely favored to win the championship, but he can't hide no more. We want to see. We gotta see.
Ain't no more.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What was your reaction, Bobby?
Man, I said, hey, Dame Dollar is now the best point guard in the Eastern Conference.
That's a
like
fact.
That's for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like C-Dub said, it's about time. You know what I'm saying? He put in his work with the Portland Trail Blazers. He did everything he needed to do. He remained loyal, tried to keep it the old school way. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes those things they run out. So much respect to him. And me personally, I think the Milwaukee Bucks, they get a great opportunity to contend for another title. We just got to see them put it on wax. And I think Dame, with all the things that he's going through and all the games he's closed, now we really get to see that with a team that's made for him, and he has an opportunity to go ahead and win a championship. So I was excited for him, for sure.
Yeah.
Can I say something first? Now, this ain't going to be easy because they're going to have to play different. Jrue Holiday was a big part of that Milwaukee Buck team, Joe. You want to
Yeah, I
talk
agree.
about point of attack defense? Dame ain't got no point of attack defense, bro.
Yep.
So they gonna be playing a little bit different. And Grayson Allen was a solid player coming off that bench that played a lot of minutes.
A pest
A
too.
lot of minutes in the playoffs. So they gotta make it work fast. Make it work fast.
And then so when my initial reaction, I was like, oh, GG's, because I was just thinking from the point of this guy fits what they need. And I know like Jrue Holiday is a solid. He's not the Jrue Holiday of old, but he's still one of the best defenders in the league at the guard position, especially on the perimeter. But now you put Dame in a situation where now I'm thinking of that Dame and Giannis pick and roll. Now I'm thinking of Dame in the clutch getting easier shots. Now I'm thinking like how hard it's going to be to build a wall to stop Giannis, because now you got Dame, Chris Middleton on the perimeter with Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
That's going to be – now it's like, do you sell out for the three or just try to – or let Giannis eat? And that's going to be a hard decision to what you got to make, though. It's really going to be a hard decision to what you got to decide to do. I don't know which one I necessarily say to do. I might have to just take the chance on Giannis dropping 50. We ain't giving him no threes. Giannis going to have 60 every night.
On the real, because that's gonna be, it's gonna be, bro. It's definitely gonna be a nice duo. I think they definitely gonna be contending for the best duo in the league. It's gonna be a lot of things that they got to put on wax, though. You know what I'm saying? I think it's with any time these guys come and meet together, sometimes things hit off fast, sometimes hit off slow, but they always gonna hit that rough patch to where they got to figure it out on how to play with each other. But the good thing is that these guys are coming together right before training camp, so they should be good to go.
But Giannis, I ain't worried about Giannis, Joe, because he just gonna have free range. He ain't got to deal with having the ball. You know what I'm saying? But Dame, this is a different type of environment for Dame. I hope that he can handle it, because if he can make it work, they gonna be pretty tough to beat. I don't care what team it is in the NBA.
Yeah.
With that pick and roll, bro, with his shooting and with the hustle and the muscle and the bullying Giannis be doing, bro, it's gonna be tough to beat that team. And then you add Lopez, and then you add Bobby Portis, and then you add the rest of those guys with the experience they got. It's gonna be tough, bro.
And Ox, I love the Celtics too, bro. But my only problem with the Celtics is two things: one, Porzingis' health. Malcolm Brogdon, can he fulfill the shoes of what Marcus Smart brought to that team? Because I think losing Marcus Smart gonna be a bigger hit than what a lot of people think. Because Marcus Smart was their best passer. He had the best assist turnover ratio on that team, man. He was the best perimeter defender. And you get rid of that for Malcolm Brogdon, who has injury problems too.
First of all, my bad, bro.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do we know if Malcolm Brogdon wants to be there? I know it's just speculation. Let's make that clear. But I don't know. He was traded away, but it got voided because he was injured. It was voided because he got injured. Does he really want to be there? I believe he's still going to be a professional. Let me, make that clear. And he's still going to go out to play. But when you do lose the heart and soul of your team or one of the vocal leaders on your team,
it makes it.
We don't know exactly. We don't know what type of impact that's gonna have on the Boston Celtics for sure.
SB, let me ask you a question, bro. I wanted to know about this. Do you think the Milwaukee Bucks was too thirsty and grabbed Dame? Because I think Giannis pretty much bullied them into this move. Do you think they went to and got and gave up too much? I like Jrue. Hey, here go. Before you answer that question, with Jrue Holiday still on this team without Dame, is they still competing for a championship? I say yes.
Yeah.
So was they too hasty? Did they go too fast? Was they too thirsty to do this?
I think I wouldn't say they was thirsty, but they moved with a little bit of pressure on them because of what Giannis said. And I'm like, you got a chance to get a star player like Dame Lillard. You got to take the chance on getting him. That man just came off the average of 30 points, and which what a lot of people consider a bad season for Dame last year. But he had 30. And when you add that dynamic to a guy like Giannis, because that's something that they need on the table, because Giannis do get hurt a lot in the playoffs. This happened twice. So two runs. He got hurt last series, but now it's like Jrue kind of got exposed by Jimmy in them last series, Jimmy and the role players. And now you got to look at it like, man, Jrue might be a step behind. He already talking about retiring. So everything looked the same. So just in case Giannis get hurt, I think Chris Middleton and Damian Lillard get the heat up out of that series.
Damn, I wish people stopped saying that about Jrue, bro. Jimmy Butler's pretty good. Everybody gonna get cooked, bro. Everybody. Mike got cooked.
He gave him
LeBron
the
got
work,
cooked.
though. It was
Bird
the
got
work,
cooked.
though. The C-Dub, it was the work, though, C-Dub. It was the work, though. It gave him the work, bro.
That boy caught fire, Jimmy Butler. Ain't nobody was gonna stop him, bro.
Yeah, he was a man amongst boys in that series. But I think that you still think about championship with Damian Lillard and Jrue Holiday. You still think about championship because obviously the Bucks won the championship with Jrue Holiday.
Yes.
But I do think that you add a different dynamic to their team simply because now you got a guy who can space the floor just as far as Steph Curry can just to hit. Steph Curry's the greatest shooter of all time, but Damian Lillard, he got the same range or just close enough as Steph Curry and can hit him just about the same as many times as a Steph Curry. And now you got to worry about the spacing and stretching out defensive guys towards him and then leaving a beast in the post with Giannis. It's a little bit different. You add a different dynamic to the offense, in my opinion.
Bro, it's gonna get ugly when you see one play the Bucks go down, Dame shooting for 40, then the next play they miss it, and Giannis go full court and Euro step and dunk on two people. That's gonna look ridiculous, dog. But also, this one question I want to ask, obviously, this Bulls show too. As me as a fan of my team, that's why the next episode we're gonna talk about we as Bulls fans. And a lot of it's more than people who just a fan of the Chicago Bulls. It's not from Chicago. It's more the fans that's not from Chicago. We need to let the Jordan era go. But we're gonna talk about that next episode more in detail.
Sure.
But are you kind of tired of seeing like other teams make moves, but not us? And like we see that our dynamic didn't work and we didn't do nothing. Like, because I'm like, what did you see from this team, AK, that say, yeah, let's run this back? And especially if we knew Lonzo wasn't coming back this year. If Lonzo was coming back day one, I'd be like, all right, cool, let's see if we do running back. But without Lonzo coming back, I'm tired of seeing even the Trailblazers making moves. The Suns done revamped their team like 5 different times within the last 6 months. But my team can't make one trade. We get Javon Carter. Like, I'm just saying, as me, it's kind of peeing me off. But I want to know how y'all feel just looking at everybody else making moves but us.
Yeah.
I look at everybody, but I'm not envious because I kind of think I know what the front office want. And it's kind of crazy, but I think the front office want to wait on Lonzo. I think they want to try Lonzo out, bro. You know, this team, AK, he's involved with Jamal Murray and Joko up there in Denver, and you know what kind of patience they had. It's kind of like the same sort of situation. So I think for some crazy reason they seen the first half of that first season and they want to get back to that. So they've been waiting 3 years, which is nuts to me, and I think they're gonna try it again, which is crazy.
For sure. I mean, I think that the Bulls front office, if you're looking at our front office, you got Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley. AK is what they call the Bulls president of operations. He comes from the Denver Nuggets. And look what the Denver Nuggets have been doing these last few years. It's been remaining patient and making minimal moves. They haven't really made crazy moves. You know, they made moves, but they have been patient with their moves to see how things pan out. And I kind of think that the Bulls president of operations, he's bringing that same philosophy over to the Chicago Bulls and saying, hey, we're going to get a couple good players in here. We're going to give them a runway, allow these guys to make mistakes and see how we can continue to build this thing out for years and years to come. Because to break it down, these guys, when the new guys in the front office came to the Chicago Bulls, they came in, and then that first season, by the trade deadline, they got Nikola Vucevic. That offseason, they got Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball. So they had so much activity built up early on, it was kind of out of the norm for them. So they built a decent working team, and now they just gonna try to remain patient, at least for now, to see how they can go ahead and move everything. So that's how I'm looking at it. It's just that these guys are trying to not jump the gun. I want to say other stuff, but I know we're going to talk about Jrue Holiday while let out all the other stuff.
Yeah, so now speaking of the other part of the team, because I think after this season, I think if it don't work out, if we in at least 8th seed, honestly, we got to blow it up. I honestly think if we 5th seed, because we spent a lot of money. 6th seed, we got to blow it up. I think it's just time.
I agree with that.
Like the man.
Probably.
But also, let's go to the other team on it. Let's go to the Phoenix Suns. So obviously the Phoenix Suns made a lot of moves when it comes to adding depth to their team. Like they got Nasir Little, the Grayson Allens, they got Nurkic. And I think this move was great for them because they add depth and they added a bunch of guys who don't necessarily need their ball in the hand for them to play defense, like Ayton was complaining about. Yeah. So how do you think how this move helped the Suns? And did they make them better?
Oh, this make them extreme. This make them one of the favorites to win the whole thing. And you know why? For the first thing, they definitely bolstered that bench with those players that you named. But they got a man now playing the center. They got a grown man now. Ain't no little boy out here crying about stuff behind the scenes. Nurkic is gonna go out there. He gonna be a professional. I ain't saying he a world beater. He gonna go out there and get rebounds. He gonna finish shots, layups around the basket. He got a little 18-footer. He can shoot threes from time to time, but he a grown man. No more little boys in Phoenix. So that's a great move for them.
Yeah, I think picking up Nurkic was huge. I think the only concern with any sport that you play is injury. Obviously, he has an injury history. But when you get a guy and you know that the defending champions is the Denver Nuggets, you need a guy that's gonna go ahead and bang out down when it's time to bang with the Joker. You need some guy like that. He's going to provide that size, and he's not going to be or have the same mindset as a DeAndre Ayton when it comes to this. DeAndre Ayton, I'm young. I'm 25 years old. I need to get mine. Nurkic is going to be like, look, I'm just here to play basketball. I'm going to go ahead and run a pick and roll if I need to. I'm going to get rebounds, stick defense, because that's what kind of his role was while he was with Portland. You know, when Damian Lillard and McCollum was there, he was pretty much just that guy just to kind of fill in a void, in my opinion. So I think that the pickup for that is good. You eliminate the immaturity of DeAndre Ayton. You bring in somebody that's mature and be able to go ahead and just, you know, solidify his spot as the center. That's it. Yeah. You don't need nothing else. You got nuclear weapons everywhere. You don't need more. You know, it'd be great to have more nuclear weapons, but it's only one basketball. So
yeah, and then that's why I say you got to get guys who are gonna still play defense, because I know, like, he talked about Land, shout out Land. He said he gonna get in the pick and roll, putting the pick and roll all day. Look, you got to understand, that's probably one of the best defensive options that big man that they could have got at that point in time, because they were strapped when it comes to everything. Nobody out here saying that he like Rudy Gobert or something when it comes to defense, or he Bam Adebayo. But for what the Phoenix Suns could get at that point in time, that was a great move and a great defensive player. And Dominique fought free ass Caruso for what? He just made the all defensive team.
Why you
free Caruso crazy, for what? He's balling out here. He's
people be talking crazy. What you mean?
He a champion already. He ain't locked up. Yeah. He good.
He good. Come on now, man.
Y'all be acting like Caruso, Brittany Rayner or something like that. Right, everybody to go. I want everybody to hit Caruso on their team.
Hey, you got to watch out for them, though, because them be them Lakers fans that heard that he came to the Bulls over the Lakers, and now he having most. All y'all gave him the championship. Hey, y'all should have paid the man. Pay him. Now he's an all elite defender over here. He's doing his job off the bench, too. A lot of people was mad, but he was putting in so much work off the bench defensively, they had to give it to him. How he get all defensive first? Well, he was first team, I believe, right? I don't want to say it wrong. Make sure I give him his right award. And only putting like less than 30 minutes, and when nobody put no better numbers and no value defensively of them. That's all it is. Yeah. So then now we go to the Portland Trailblazers, obviously in the complete rebuild. They looking like they looking for picks. Ayton is going to get what he wants. Now he's in a situation where the offense can actually run through him. He can get the ball. And then you got Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons. And I'm looking at the dynamic of the team. It could go either way. Like, it could go to the LaMarcus Aldridge, Dame way. It can go to LaMarcus Aldridge, B-Roy way. It could go to CJ and Dame way. And I'm saying, like, okay, it could be either Ayton and Simons. That could be the duo. It could be Scoot and Ayton, or Simons. And, you know what I'm saying? It's different dynamics to do it. Or they could put all three of them together, and it could be real nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this young team. Could they be making noise in a couple of years? I think so. I think Scoot Henderson out of the draft was probably the most prepared out of anybody that was in the draft. He done played a lot of guys overseas. He's been playing in the Ignite, and he looked at a nice level, and he has the body size to compete. Ayton is still a number one pick. Him not getting the ball, he still gave about 18 and almost 10. So it's going to go to about 22 and 11. And Anthony Simon showed that he can actually ball out. I think this is going to be one of the teams that surprise people like the Utah Jazz. Do I got to make the playoffs? No, but I think it's going to be the teams where you think you're just going to come in and beat Portland, and it's not going to go like that. And I think Portland's going to be a lot of teams.
Facts.
I want to say, I like what you just said there, SB, and I want to say this. Give them like 3-4 years. They're going to be like the Sacramento Kings. Shout out to your guy up in the chat.
Big Ox, yeah.
Yeah, I like, who you forgetting to say? Shaden Sharp.
Shaden Sharp too. Oh, yeah. Forget about Shaden Sharp. Yeah.
Shaden Sharp took off while Dame Lillard was sitting down at the end of the season last year. And you already know he one of the most athletic players in the league. He can shoot that thing, handle it. I really like this young team. In a couple years, they're going to be fun to watch. They're going to be fun to watch this year. But they're going to be hard to beat in a couple years.
Facts. I look at the Portland Trailblazers kind of like the same kind of trajectory as the OKC Thunder. You come out, you look at OKC, you got SGA, Josh Giddey, you got all those guys named Jalen Williams, and then you got Chet that's about to come back. And you know what I'm saying? They got some nice young pieces. And me personally, I think they will make the playoffs this season. I look at the Portland Trailblazers, I think they will do exactly what you said, SB, and they I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs, but it's gonna be some teams that come in like, man, these some young boys, we about to run them out the gym, and those young boys gonna show up because they ain't got nothing to lose. And then you just see how they're building out their pieces, and you got Scoot, Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp, you got DeAndre Ayton now, and you could just continue to build off that with all the assets that they're gathering and bringing in. And then I think Chauncey Billups, I still think we got to see how he is as a coach legitly. But I still think that with, his past, his experience, he will be able to get the most out of these young guys to where I say in probably 2 years, they should be definitely be probably knocking on the door at a playoff appearance for sure.
Do y'all want to answer this obviously dumb question real quick? Because I think this was like,
I think we're making the playoffs. I don't think we'll be a high seed.
No, we just got DeMar DeRozan and Bulls hats on to just think we just ain't gonna make it. Of course we think we gonna make it. I got a big old Bulls banner right here. Who your team? I think you was talking about Grayson Allen, so I believe you're a Suns fan. Do you think y'all gonna win a
trade Caruso to the Suns for Grayson Allen? Ain't
not gonna happen.
What? Grayson Allen can't step foot in a United Center, fool. You crazy?
Oh yeah, no,
he gonna run. He can't cross state lines without security. Come on, now.
You gotta know the already hit on his head. It was already a hit on him. And then so obviously the next point of the trade that I wanted to get to, I wanted to hear y'all opinion on the way and get a chance to talk about it. Jrue Holiday. Obviously, Portland Trailblazers want to go young. Jrue Holiday, I think, is the perfect fit for us from what we missed with Lonzo Ball. Obviously, is he shooting as good as Lonzo? Probably not. But is Lonzo guarding as good as Jrue Holiday? No. So I think that, realistically speaking, I think us shooting for Jrue Holiday, it should be a good move for the Chicago Bulls. And I think he will help us out a lot at what we need in that missing void at the point guard position.
I agree. I agree, SB. Absolutely. We definitely will be the expectations for the team will ratchet up. I ain't say nothing more than that. But I don't think we're able to do it, bro. Unless you're willing to give up some very key pieces. You ready to give up Patrick Williams and Zach LaVine? You ready to give up DeMar and Caruso? You ready? That's what's going to have to take. Is they going to take Lonzo Ball's contract? I don't think it's gonna happen. We just need to sit back.
They might take Lonzo. They might have taken Lonzo contract. That's what I'm thinking. We might have to Lonzo contract in like 2 seconds or something. I don't think a first because they trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, it depends. For me, it depends on what they want because if you're looking at the Chicago Bulls, bro, they re-signed Nikola Vucevic, re-signed Ayo Dosunmu, Kobe White, picked up Torrey Craig, picked up Javon Carter. Those are 5 players that are not tradable right now. They're going to have time between now and then before you can trade them. So you don't have much to go off of. I don't see the Chicago Bulls front office saying, hey, let's get him DeMar and Patrick Williams because when in the NBA, you have to make salaries match. Or at least get close to it. I think there's a little gap in between, the 2 numbers to where you can, push the trade through. And DeMar and Patrick Williams for Jrue Holiday, I don't know if our front office is willing to do that. Now, if you do DeMar, Alex Caruso, I'm not doing that. Now, if you want to say, let's do Lonzo and a Patrick Williams, the money is still a little bit off, and you could probably throw in, a Dalen Terry or something like that to get it closer within that range. But it's still like, I don't see why Portland will take on Alonzo Ball's contract, and we don't even know if he's going to play. Yeah, so I think it's like if we dreaming, SB, hey, let's go. But in reality, it's just too difficult. It's
tough. And then I want this. What was this comment there right here? Because we was talking about all these young teams, right? And that's what I was talking about earlier. Wu said boys had a chance to reload or rebuild last year. They chose to stand pat. And this is my problem why I wish we did it, because I get it. AK came in and was like, because a lot of people don't know this. In Chicago, y'all know this. We from here. We was complaining. It took for us to get the All-Star game here, for us to get Garpax fired and get the coaching system changed. We've been saying, hey, change the team. Our only problem was we support our team so much, we lose and we still at the game. When Cameron bum garbage pain was starting, we was still at the game selling out the arena because we support our team. Yeah. But I do get a little envious and jealous. I ain't gonna lie. When I see guys like Portland that retool their team, they looking good for the next 5 years. I just see the Orlando Magic looking like they're gonna be a problem. I see the OKC Thunder, and I'm like, okay, AK, you proved to us you went and got Vooch DeMar. You proved to us that you will try to win. But I make it make sense now. We get it. If you got the gun in your hand, we know you're gonna shoot it. You shot it already. You missing now. Stop shooting the gun. Wait till the target come back up and then go for the shot. I think we should have either stood pack, or we could have tried to jump on when the Lakers was so down on Anthony Davis, and we could have probably finessed the trade, but I doubt we would have got him though. But around like that, we weren't making no move or something like that with a big name like that. After what we showed in the playoffs, I've been like, all right, okay, Lonzo ain't coming back. Or at least after this year, I'd have been like, all right, it's over with. For me. Because I ain't see that though. I ain't see nothing at all.
I think they did try to retool, though, but I don't think you can. Bulls fans are different, bro.
Well, yes. Shout out. He said we delusional, but it's the best team show.
Can you let us know how we delusional, though?
It's the title. It's the title.
It's probably the title, but it's okay.
Explained it already, though. Go back to the beginning of the show. I explained it all facts. I didn't say nothing that wasn't a fact.
Because nothing else after that ain't been nothing but facts. So
wait, here it is right here. Here's what they think we did. Devin Booker's better, bro. I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling you. He better. But they in the same tier for sure.
Yes. Thanks. Because I asked the chat right now: is everybody is Luka a top 5 player right now, or is he better? Is he better than Tatum? Is he a top 5 player?
C-Dub say no.
I say no, he ain't top 5 either, or he ain't better than Tatum right now.
Hey, Leaf, Diggy, pause. He ain't better than me, what you talking about?
Dog. First of all, he ain't running the team. It's his son.
Ryan's Dork been doing his thing to the fan base for a long time. No lie. Simply because, man, even when in the dark days, these guys still was showing up, man. These guys was still showing up, selling out the stadium, buying the merch. Look at us. You know what I'm saying? So it is.
Like, I didn't want to cover our face because I wanted to show, but let me hold on, because people just think what I didn't say was fact. So let me go. I'm gonna put it over so you can see it 4K clearly, because you think that you know what you talking about. I'm gonna hold on. Let me. What is C-Red for that? I made a C-Red for it. Okay, so look, let's go Zach LaVine numbers first. Why it load up? Okay, let's go. This is Zach LaVine and Devin Booker numbers solo. Why I'm saying they in the same tier, right? This before then. This is Zach LaVine numbers. Let me take a comment down too, because you talk about what I said wasn't false. Zach LaVine, well, I'm saying they're in the same tier. Y'all telling me that Luka and Tatum in the same tier, Luka top 5 and winning, because obviously he just missed the playoffs. So I say, okay, we just going off the numbers they put up, so winning don't matter. Zach gave you 25, 4, shot 47%, 39. His win-loss record was that, right? Cool. That's facts. That's not a lot. Then we go to Devin Booker, 26, 6, 46, 35, 65 and 23. Their numbers are in the same realm. He got one more assist and one more point, and Zach got better shooting splits. That's in the same tier. Okay, so let's go again. This nothing made up. These are the facts. These are the numbers. The numbers, I didn't make nothing up. You could look these numbers up yourself. So when I say something that ain't fact, please let me know. So I want you to see 4K. Now we add the Vooch years
My
with
boy
them.
said Steve 4K.
4K, 25, 4, 48, 39, 137, 188. Then we go to Book. 26, 4, 26, 5 assists, 47, 35. He got more wins. How is they not in the same tier? Their numbers the same. Only thing different is winning. What did I say that wasn't facts? I'm literally just looking at the numbers. The numbers. That's it.
A lot of us say numbers don't lie. So
y'all tell me off the numbers. I'm going to look. You know I care about winning, but everybody over here say winning the team of company. If Luka's still top 5, how am I compare the playoff? He only played in the playoffs one time, and for one, that's 5 games. We don't even use Jordan's sample size of his first couple years when he only got one series played. He played 3 games. That's not a good enough sample size. Now, if he had 3 years in the playoffs, I would definitely easily add that to the series. But Zach only has 1. He never. The whole point is Devin Booker numbers got better, and he started winning because the Phoenix Suns did a good job at putting a better team around him. You're proving my point by asking for the playoff numbers.
Hey, SB, could you get Nick Johnson? He got bro Zach, ain't a ball handler, scorer, facilitator, passer. I guess he's saying that Devin Booker is better than Zach in that.
How?
I'm gonna say, okay, he's not athletic as Zach.
He
can't attack the basket like Zach.
He cannot.
And I think Zach is a better defender, honestly.
Zach
and when you say scorer,
Zach
I
is
think
the better scorer.
They right there.
Yeah.
They right there. I think I get a nod to Devin, but Zach, he ain't too far behind because he can get hot and he can be unstoppable.
For sure.
Exactly. It's like, come on. So that's all I'm saying. Like, none of us up here agree that Zach is better than him. No, but I'm saying they're in the same tier. If we taking winning out, we taking winning out. If we taking winning out, they're in the same tier. That's it. Because what they was high volume scorers and a little bit above average defenders on losing teams. And then the Phoenix Suns did a good job by getting CP3, who benefits his game. The Bulls did a bad job by getting DeMar DeRozan, who doesn't benefit Zach's game, who takes the ball out of his hands too. Then you add Kevin Durant to the situation, who can fit in any situation. What player could not do what Devin, with a high-value scorer, I ain't going to say what player, a high-value scorer with a high skill set scorer cannot put up numbers with a guy like Kevin Durant next to you who attracts so much gravity.
Yes.
Facts.
Devin Booker, with the first 2 games of Devin, go back and watch this. Devin Booker was getting one-on-one matchup. And why the hell would you put Devin Booker in a one-on-one matchup? He's going to cook up. His numbers didn't, when they started blitzing Devin Booker, his numbers didn't look as good as they was them first couple of games. That's it.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that.
That's it, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. Tell the truth about the situation. Now, if we going off winning, yeah, you got it. But if we going off y'all logic, Luka's still top 5, and he better than Tatum. But Tatum been winning and been putting up numbers just as good, if not better. But he better than Tatum. Okay, say less. I'm on demon time too. Then y'all got to accept the fact. Y'all got to accept the bed that y'all laid in.
For sure.
Right.
So, that's it. Because y'all saying I'm lying, I'm giving y'all the facts. These are numbers. I didn't dispute those numbers at all. You want me to share my screen and put the numbers together so y'all can see it? Where I put the numbers at? I literally put this year and this year, and they gave me an average of the numbers, and that was the numbers that came out. Stop it. Y'all need some help. Y'all just going off name value. And then y'all really in the moment glazing right now because Devin Booker just had a good series. Donovan Mitchell clearly been the best shooting guard this whole year. Donovan Mitchell had 1 bad series, and Devin Booker had an excellent series, but now Devin Booker just automatically number 1.
I think that's kind of like a decent little point though, SB, simply because what about when Devin Booker the year prior was Luka special? After that, Luka went ahead and annihilated them boys.
Oh, they didn't even talk about that.
And had an embarrassing game 7 at their house and got skunked by the second quarter.
We forget about that. We forget about that though.
And Luka was telling them about it every step of the way. Luka was telling them about it.
That night, Luka flipped his hair 1,000 times and smiled 10 times more. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, nobody talk about that. And he was by himself. You know that. And they lost so bad they went and got Kevin Durant to be the guy on the team. Stop. That's one thing I don't do. I don't say nothing over. Like, I troll and joke around sometimes because y'all just like trolling over here. So I troll more over here. But even on my channel, my show, I don't be trolling like that because y'all like trolling over here, so I get along with the troll. Y'all like it. But I don't say nothing for no reason. I'm gonna bring the numbers. I'm gonna bring the facts. Like I said, I can run this how I run my, like how I do my thing. I'm gonna bring the facts. But Dominic want to know better. Book is a better passer and defender, finisher, and leader. Leader is definitely not. Because neither one of them are great leaders. If you want to say
they are great leaders,
they not great leaders. Zach just showed bad body language. He not a better finisher. I'm taking Zach LaVine as a finisher.
Finisher at the basket, easily Zach.
Easily
better
Zach.
Defender, easily Zach. Or no, to keep it a buck, it's probably the same. To be honest, to be the same. Okay. Passer, Devin Booker and Zach LaVine ain't passing that much. Let's be real. Yeah, that's a toss up because they're not passing that much, bro.
Oh, you know they guns when they get them, especially when they was by themselves. When nobody on that team, oh my God, they was guns. They was guns.
Nick,
bro.
I thought you knew hoops until you just dropped this last comment.
What did he say?
He said Zach cannot finish. Dude, stop.
Yeah,
stop.
Without contact, so he got to get hit to finish the layup. All right.
He got to get hit to make a layup. All right, SB.
Are you lace? What are we talking about? Are you
Zach didn't have that many dunks last year. Who said stop counting dunks? Zach did not dunk the ball a lot last year.
He didn't. He didn't dunk the ball that much last year, bro.
I mean, look, so if you got a guy doing like this in the middle and then mid-range like 5 times, you ain't gonna get the time to do it. Where you gonna get the chance to do it though?
That's funny.
But no, man, I had to bring that to the table. This just the point that I was really bringing. Cause like I get if y'all say y'all don't agree. I'm cool with y'all saying that I don't agree. But to say I didn't bring no fact, I brought nothing but numbers. I took my opinion out of it. I took my heart out of the situation. Because I know Devin Booker is better because of my logic, winning and losing matters. I know Devin Booker is better. I don't think Zach deserves to be in this tier because we ain't been winning. He ain't been doing good enough. We got 3 all-star caliber players and you making the play-in. He don't deserve to be in the tier, but going off y'all logic, then okay, I went off y'all logic. I'm going out that way. But that's all I'm saying. And that's what you got to look at the situation from. That's point blank period. Blank period. That's really what I had on the situation. If anything else y'all got for what y'all seen, what you're talking about too?
Oh no, I'm good with it. It is what it is. Zach talk, he in that tier with my man Devin. That's it. That don't mean he better than Devin. Devin a better player.
Okay, well, say I gotta send the link next time.
Send it.
I would say I drop it.
Let's chop it up.
Let's chop. If I drop the link, come on. I want y'all to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I want facts and numbers. I bring the panel. I bring the chat up. Come on. I love talking to the people. I'm gonna do one at a time. Obviously, make sure y'all be respectful. Be respectful. We're gonna go one at a time. Please join. I want one. Please explain to me how I'm wrong. That's it. That's all I want to hear. But Jrue, why somebody come up? Okay, we got Lee first. Okay, Lee, prove me wrong.
Oh my God, yo,
what's up, brother?
What's up, Lee?
I was about to. It was good, man. I was about to lay down, bro. Like, and
you woke back up, huh?
I run into this shit, bro. I'm like, ain't no way they gave these niggas they own. I'm like, nah, they didn't do this, bro.
Sound like a lot of hate in your heart, man.
Nah, it ain't even hate. It ain't even hate. It's just confusion, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's going on here, bro? I'm like, nah, but the thing about I like how you just put it all in, like put this whole thing in perspective on just solely on the numbers, bro. Like, well, we ain't really put the numbers in context. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of those numbers, bro, like they can be flawed in different ways. And the different ways they can be flawed is that obviously Devin Booker done played with in the past couple of years CP3, KD, DeAndre Ayton, that type of thing, and been to the finals like their first year in the playoffs, all that other bullshit. The story of y'all years is the biggest setback was the Lonzo injury. I honestly thought, bro, like when y'all had him and Caruso, they was anchoring the hell out of that defense, bro. Like that, like they couldn't be stopped. Y'all only issue was y'all didn't have no true power forward. Yeah, and y'all moved. I think y'all moved Pat Williams there. I might be wrong about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
let
that's
me
true.
let me before you keep going. Patrick Williams got injured in the beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
he
That's
did. Yeah,
why.
he did.
Yeah,
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
You're absolutely right. I almost forgot
Mhm.
that he did get injured. He got injured, and then y'all had to start. Who did y'all start at the
Derrick
4?
Jones Jr. wasn't it?
Derrick Jones Jr. Yeah, that's who it
Unquestionable.
was. Yeah,
Shout out
Derrick
D
Jones
Jones though.
Jr. Yeah, Derrick Jones Jr., who I thought actually played decent enough for y'all,
Mhm.
but I strongly believe, like, just in terms of like how Devin Booker has flashed overall as a has gotten
Hold on.
better flashing as a playmaker and as a defender.
Hold on, Leaf. 1 second, Leaf. Not to cut you off. It's not off incomplete seasons because I was smart enough to just use the games that they played. Try again though. I told you anything. I done crossed my ones and twos. I'm not the one to try, bro. I done crossed my ones and twos. Ain't none of this off no season. This only off the games they played.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
So I
Go ahead,
already
SB.
know. I already know SB done did the complete mathematics on all the
Come on,
games
man.
that they played with certain players and all the games that they didn't play against certain players. However, what he failed to mention is that, bro, just going off of our test alone, that Devin Booker clearly has made like clear-cut leaps as a playmaker and as a defender in these past couple of years, more so than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, bro, like in a lot of the situations, in the games that even in the games that you mentioned, and even going forward, bro, like Zach LaVine, I don't think he has moved to those echelons that Devin Booker has moved to. So to say they in the same tier off of numbers, yeah, but off the eye test, hell no.
But you know that he got easier chance to play make when you got Chris Paul next to you and you learning from Chris Paul, and he got better spacing. The Suns did a better job putting a team that fits him to enhance that skill to make it look better. That's all it is. He got because his numbers look better off context that the Phoenix Suns did a better job than the Bulls building a better team around him. Because if I could have just took that 1 year Zach went off, had 27 high assist numbers. Zach numbers look good playmaking when he was scoring like that too by himself. Can you say that any year when Devin Booker was by himself, he looked like a solid playmaker?
Can I say that any year that Devin Booker was
by himself, no CP, no KD? I give you Aiden, but tell me a year when he was by himself before they came that he looked like a solid playmaker. I give you a year. Zach did look good back when he averaged at 27 points that year, made the All-Star team. He looked good as a playmaker.
But
and you can tell me who our point guard was.
But who did Zach have around him when he did that?
The same team we had before. Then we added Vooch at the end of or about the All-Star break during that time.
All-Star
and his numbers actually kind of went down a little bit.
So y'all had DeRozan at that time.
No, we didn't.
No,
not that year, bro. Not that year.
About Zach by himself.
What year y'all talking about? Y'all talking about
right now.
You talking about 2019?
No, Harvey Mingle.
It was when Vooch got traded to the Chicago Bulls mid-season. Is what he talking about.
2019.
Talking about before the pandemic.
I would say yes.
Slightly before.
Yes.
Before the pandemic. Damn, I don't know. Damn,
I'm gonna tell you right now. It was 2021 season. Zach gave you 27.
So that was the year y'all got Lonzo.
No, only people was on this team was we had got Vooch late. I think. Let me see. Was Lonzo on this team this year?
2020, 2021 season.
No, we had Kobe.
SB?
Yeah, 2021. No, we didn't have Lonzo yet. We had Kobe White. We had Larry Markkinen for that time. We had Denzel Valentine still on the team.
That was Kobe White rookie.
Our starting point guard was Satoransky. There you go. Our starting point guard was Satoransky.
Right.
Terrible.
Okay, so that was Kobe White rookie season. Yeah, Satoransky wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't legit at all. So that had to.
And then to give you more context to give you even better, Devin Booker led our team in assists that year too.
You said Devin Booker.
Zach LaVine.
I mean Zach LaVine led our team in assists there.
You fucked me up just there.
I'm gonna go look up a year and see what Devin Booker. I'll be fair with it.
If I think that if we won't refer to the Devin Booker, the only Devin Booker that I could think of is the one right before the bubble and going into the bubble.
Yeah, he went crazy. That Devin Booker was stupid. That Devin Booker was different.
Yeah, that was the last that we.
I ain't arguing that one. I ain't arguing that one.
Yeah, that was the last that we seen
Devin
Booker before Phoenix started making the playoffs. Mind you, before that, like that was basically that ended a 4-year stretch of him being in the league since 2016, without even touching the playoffs. That was like 4 years of that. But I ain't even. If somebody had put in the chat the 70-point game, I thought that shit was trash.
It's trash.
Yeah.
He lost.
Yeah,
He lost.
He
Nah,
lost. It
lost.
don't count.
Yeah,
at least when Donovan Mitchell dropped 70 on us, at least he won. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that 70-point game was trash, bro, because they was basically like they was down double digits the whole time, and they was just giving him the ball.
Yep.
And and they sent him to the line like 30 something times too. Like that was out of unworldly, but
yeah, man. Sound like Leaf. You can't prove me wrong, Leaf. So
no.
I got more people waiting, Leaf. Well, what you got? Well, I got more people waiting.
I was gonna say, bro, as it pertains to them, I thought the question was about them today, not overall or over in their careers. If we talking about in terms of today, and you wanted to go back to all the games that they didn't play to just use the sample times. But if we just talking about them today, player to player, without even using the stats, but just using how they play. Obviously, Devin Booker clears, bro. Like, and it's not even, and to me, it's not even a tier, bro. Like when people is talking about Ant Edwards, bro, Ascension, and Jaylen Brown being up there, and who else did we mention?
You don't think Devin Booker playing better because he's in a better situation? He got KD. He just had Chris Paul, one of the best players. He got Kevin Durant.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. If we talking about today, bro, that's what it is, bro. Like if all these odds was in Zach LaVine favor, we'd be saying the same thing about him.
Okay,
but
that sounds like you said in the same
I think
tier.
that's what I think a lot of people, you know, I don't think
they in the same tier, bro. Like if we just talking about today, they're not in the same tier. They're not, bro. I understand y'all want to use the sample sizes that they've had over the past couple years and when they didn't have this and then they didn't have that. I understand that, but those is years ago. If we talking about today, they not in the same tier. I'm sorry. They just not, bro.
What besides their numbers? I mean, but their numbers around the same.
I'm not even using their numbers.
Okay, so what is the difference between what's the difference between them besides winning?
The difference is that I just told you, bro. Like as most recently as we seen Devin Booker make leaps as a playmaker and as a defender, and at much higher levels, bro. And this past season, just to give you that context, just in this past season alone, we haven't seen that from Zach as far as recently. We haven't, bro. We just talking about them today, bro. It's not close. I'm sorry, bro. I know y'all want to stick up for y'all mans, bro, but it's not there.
Yeah, I think as individuals, it's closer than what we think. I give the nod to Devin Booker for sure. Like I would give the nod to Devin Booker for sure. But it's closer than what people think. If you're talking about winning and you start bringing in teams, that's when you say it's a full clear.
If we talking about today, I don't think it's close. If we talking about overall, like when the time that they had, they didn't have this and they didn't have that. Yeah, I'll give y'all that because basically. SB done put all the numbers and all the nuances up there for that. But if we talking about strictly today, coming off of what's recent as this season, no, I'm not giving Zach LaVine that, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, so wait, you got Booker at what 1 or 2, right? And you probably got Zach at what like 5, 6 range.
What you got?
Probably listen. I got Zach probably fringe 5, maybe 6 or 7.
Who the 6th person ahead of him?
Yeah,
the 6. Coming off of this season, all right. So we got we already got D-Book.
Name the
we already
6.
got D-Book. We already got D-Book, D-Mitch. Y'all didn't count SGA. So I left him at the 1. I left him and Luka at the 1. Wait, I don't even know if Luka count as a 2, bro, because Kyrie.
Luka is a 1 to me.
Yeah,
1 to me. Or not a 1, he a 3.
Yeah, get a nah. Because the only reason why I asked because of the Kyrie situation. That's why. Because Luka ain't really play that much too, realistically, bro. He been handling the ball for most of the time. SGA handled the ball for most of the time on his team. Giddey was really running the 2 on that side.
You think Giddey better than Zach LaVine?
Do I think Giddey is better than Zach LaVine? Not. I wouldn't say not yet.
Okay.
Probably not yet, bro. I think he had a better year, but I don't think he better than them yet, bro. Like he might have had a better year than them, brother, but not yet.
That's fair.
But yeah, salute, Leaf. I got people keep joining. So I gotta let the guys up.
Yeah, we gonna kick it, bro. Hold on.
We gonna try.
Shout out to bro.
Right, What's
What
up,
up?
Denard? What's going on?
What's up, SB, man? I see you got a show now. This is crazy.
Yeah, man. We cooking up. Got the boys with me, man. We
What
cooking
up, Brody?
Man.
This
What's
lit,
going
man.
on?
So let me turn my mic down. So I see what you're saying, SB, but I'm a Bulls fan, bro, and I'm just keeping it a buck. Zach LaVine out of the top 5 shooting guard. I'm just
Who
keeping it
you
in the
got?
buck.
Why?
Name your 5 before.
We got Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Jaylen Brown. What's that for?
That's your 4.
That's 4.
I feel like am I forgetting somebody?
You said
That's your 5.
Devin
It's your
Booker.
5 game.
yeah.
Right.
I'm Zach LaVine. I'm forgetting somebody.
It's
Regardless,
yours,
I think he's not on the same level with Devin Booker. So what I'm trying
What's
to
your
say,
top 5 game?
Yeah, what's your 5? We got to hit a 5
I'm forgetting this certain
Oh,
shooting
so
guard.
you don't even know when you saying Zach ain't even in, gang. You
right.
bogus.
Yeah, come on.
You ain't even come on the show and acknowledge the co-host on here, neither, Joe. You bogus as hell.
You gotta shout out C-Dub and Bobby. I know the name ain't here, but the video. I gotta see y'all the video I made up. I gotta put Love Sauce on the Instagram in the background too, man. Look, hey, look. I told the Harry is a Bulls fan. You one of us, but you know how we is.
We want to rock with. Look,
These
I just want to
these
know
are
who
real
your top
Chicago
5,
people
bro.
up here. You gotta come with it up
That's
here.
all.
He not top 5, but he ain't got 5 though.
He got 5. You gotta have the 5.
Who your 5, Brody?
Come on. We have 4. We just need one more. Didn't the Harry cut out?
Oh, he on Google, gang.
Yeah,
Go
you
on
cut
here.
out, bro.
Yeah, the Harvey cut out. All right, let's go. Meagle Jester, what's going on?
What up, man?
What's going on?
What's up, Brody?
What's going on, brother?
Who your top 5 shooting guards,
Who
bro?
your top 5 shooting guards? Or was I capping with my title? I heard you say this. They ain't in the same tier, so prove me wrong. But first thing you got to come. First of all, now it's the co-host. Wait, no, because last person made a mistake. And now it's the co-host up here. And now it's C-Dub and Bobby.
I don't know his name. What's going on, whoever you is?
I just said what up. I don't know you either. What
Yeah,
up,
just
though?
say what up. Man. What up,
Yeah,
everybody?
what's going
Everybody
on?
Yeah, we
extra
good,
tough.
man.
We just talking basketball. Go ahead.
So basically what I'm saying is, what numbers are you using to compare these two guys?
You didn't read the panel, the thing right here. It got the years on it right here top. So look right here top right. 2018 to 2021. 2018 to 2017 to 2020. I took their best years from their years by themselves. I didn't take them first 2 years with Devin where his numbers weren't good. I didn't took that halfway year with Zach. I gave them their best numbers. Then we got 2018 to currently, and then 2017 into currently. I took their best numbers. I didn't short neither one of them no number. I didn't get Devin Booker no bad years. I didn't do them first 2 years where his numbers was low. I didn't do Zach that first year with him with the Bulls where he missed half the season. And I could have added Zach number where he missed half the season and numbers was still the same. The whole point is that when y'all use the logic and tell me that when it don't matter, and you tell me a guy like Luka is top 5 because he putting up numbers and he not winning, and he better than Jason Tatum, who's putting up just as good numbers and winning, okay, then well, do you open the Pandora's box to a whole nother conversation of a situation? And that's the whole point I'm saying. So by that logic, if we not counting winning because it's a team accomplishment and a dude who didn't make the playoffs, a top 5 player, then Zach LaVine and Devin Booker are the same tier players because their numbers are around the same. And Devin Booker numbers only started to improving more than Zach LaVine once his team got better. And everything around his team benefited his style of play. Well, other than Zach LaVine on the Chicago Bulls, where they built the team who didn't really, his co-host didn't benefit his style of play. It worked when Lonzo was here, but it still didn't benefit his style of play. DeMar DeRozan took away from his game. He still gave you solid numbers. Fighting for a number 1 spot. Even Bobby said it early in the show that Zach LaVine don't have the leadership skills to tell DeMar DeRozan get out his way. So he fighting for a number 1 spot on his own team and still giving you numbers compared to a guy who y'all saying the best shooting guard in the league.
I think, bro. Who you think Zach a top 5 shooting guard, bro?
No.
Who's your 5?
Who your top 5?
Who your 5?
Well, that's easy for me. I got Devin Booker. I got Donovan Mitchell. I got Ant-Man.
Okay.
I also got my boy me personally, I mean, everybody might not consider him that, but I consider Jamal Murray a shooting guard, in my opinion. I don't think he's a point guard. He play more of a shooting guard.
How you say that? How you say
point guard on the
play more of a shoot? For me, Jokic just made it a point guard for that team. He played more of the shooting guard role.
Hey,
Jokic is like the primary everything for that team.
Oh, we biased, y'all. Look at the narrative y'all pushing not to put Zach top 5. We said we making Jokic.
Okay. So Jokic don't. So
So
Jokic don't do all that for his team. What I'm saying, he don't do all that for his team.
who rounds out your 5 though?
Who rounds out your 5?
That's all I'm saying. Oh, and then the last one when he's playing, James Harden.
You got
one more. James Harden.
Have we seen
James Harden?
Have we seen
y'all laughing, but dude just averaged 22 and 11. Led the league in assists.
James Harden more of a point guard though.
Drive and kick.
I'll put him point guard.
But I'm tweaking.
I mean, he listed as shooting guard though. James Harden is.
Crazy, bro. Jokic listed as a center, bro.
Yeah, but Jokic does all the playmaking duties and stuff for that team. Y'all know that.
The same for James Harden. Then he a point guard. Then your lie.
Yeah, but James Harden shoot a lot too. A lot.
Yeah, that's listen. Okay, WL listen to chat. Shout out Mingle. We gotta get big
shout out my guy.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, look. Hey, we ain't always gotta agree. We just talking basketball, man.
Yeah. Bro. Hey, that's gonna be the slogan of the show. We ain't always agree. We talking basketball. Go ahead, Big Fan Breezy. He was a Big Fan Breezy was a man that I said the Bulls better than the Nets. That's one thing I want to acknowledge first.
What up, man?
Shout out,
what up, bro?
Last time too. What up?
Yeah. So go ahead. Do you agree with what I'm saying? And is Zach LaVine a top 5 shooter?
Can we hear his top 5 first though?
Oh, Bobby wanted to see Bobby on David Tyler.
Oh, they gotta have it now. They gonna know it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
top 5.
First and foremost, salute to the panel, right? Salute to the channel.
I appreciate you, Big
dog. And let me just keep it all the way a thou wow with you. Part of the reason why this show is happening is because of SB and him being one of the better vloggers or entertainers out here doing this.
Sure. I met SB for sure.
Word. I met SB looking for smoke. He came to my page. He was solid.
I'll pull up on you.
He was clean. It was clean. You know what I'm saying? Was it? You know what I mean? He talked his shit. And I'm be honest with you. I don't, even on my page, I didn't say that I wanted debate. I was like, nah, he came. He knew his shit. So again, so shout out to Bobby, shout out to C Dub. I know y'all names now.
Thanks,
I mean?
bro.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey, before you go, acknowledge to C Webb and Bobby, they wanted the codes to do it too. That's when I first when their first PC hit me up about it. Like, hey, SB, we want you to do a Bulls show. I'm cool. And that's for everybody crying about like how the Bulls get a show. PC hit me up and said, SB, because they know I do my dance. They say, dog, we get this show rocking. So first of all, PC said, hey, your boy, let's make it happen. So shout out PC too.
Shout out PC.
As soon as I got the call for that move, I said, I bet. Instantly said I need C-Dub and Bobby because these two are cold-blooded killers when it comes to this vlog and stuff. And one thing I want to do too for everybody in the chat, follow us, my channel right there. We almost at 2K. C-Dub, Bobby almost at 5K. Make sure you guys get them a follow and sub to their channel too. Also, the links right there for both our channel, Shy Bull Podcast, Real Take So Fake the Base. Give me the 2K. I'm almost there. I'm like 30 away. How close y'all is to 5? I think y'all almost have.
We just made 4 a couple.
We had like 4,100.
Well, let's get them to 5. But that's why I picked these guys, because look, we can have great entertainment content where y'all feel bad about our team. Trust me, we feel the same way. And I got a bunch of other guys. Trust me, the next episode, we cooking the team, and y'all can go free reign in the chat. We cooking the Bulls next week. But that's why I brought this type of energy where I'm like, I got my fellow Chicago people who gonna bring that energy. I can talk how I want. And you see how y'all coming. Bobby gonna strike you. You can't come up and then Bobby, hey, dog, what's your 5, bro? We ain't all that talk. You better salute. Hey, you better salute them. What's wrong?
SB.
I ain't even on no goons.
SB is it's like when you walk through Chicago, hey, what you with, boy?
Who you know over here? Who you know over here? But it's gonna be all love though. We won't bring good entertainment for y'all. It's gonna be all love though.
Can we hear his top 5 for real though?
Yeah. All right, now that we get into it, I'm gonna get my top 5, Bobby, right?
Yeah,
my top 5 is, and let's see. I respect Devin Booker and the Edwards. I see how y'all could put Zach LaVine in that conversation. I ain't even pull up to go against it for real. I think he is fringe though. You feel me? I think he is 5 or 6-ish. You know what I'm saying? So I said Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker. You got to give it to Donovan Mitchell. He did have a great season. Jaylen Brown, him too. I thought he played well. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want to fight Zach LaVine because I think of Zach LaVine, and then I got to think about another player besides Zach LaVine. So you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, he fringed that. But when I start thinking about two guards, and you contrasted it to the specific seasons with Devin Booker and Zach LaVine. But if you just contrasting just last year and how well they played, he always plays great. I ain't gonna lie, he played a lot of games for y'all. I checked his stats, and he is a consistent or reliable player. You know what I'm saying? And we got that in Mikal Bridges. Now, I don't want to contrast, and I was gonna put Mikal Bridges in this conversation, but you did say from last year and on, not the potential and going into next season. That's two different conversations. The only reason why I mentioned that is because Chill did. Chill was like, he think he should be a 2 guard opposed to a 3. And I was, debating that I think he should be a 3 opposed to a 2. But when I think about the conversation in last season in those 28 games, he did play the 2. If he was to play the 2, oh yeah, I'm talking like that. I think Mikal Bridges in that fringe 6, 7, 8 area. I would say top 10. I won't say top 5 yet, but I give him top 10. And I wanted to ask you, SB, in the panel, how y'all feel about Mikal Bridges in that fringe top 5, like 6 or 7, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, I respect the take for real though. Go ahead, C-Dub.
Hey, I love it, man. Really, Mikal Bridges. He came out of nowhere. I didn't know he had that skill to be a shooting guard like that, and he really gonna be good. I love his mid range. I love his defense. When you think about defending shooting guards in this league, he gotta be like top 5 already. Because this guy
hold on, C-Dub, let me C-Dub, the action, not to add to what you said. You see how y'all talking about Zach LaVine and Devin Booker, more so y'all talking about one side of the ball, right? The offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you think about Mikal Bridges, you're thinking about both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's a two-way for sure.
Right. The two-way player effect, it gotta, be in the conversation if we talking about top 5, right? Because Donovan Mitchell ain't no two-way player, right?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? He's small on defense. So these top 5 2 guards, SB, I'm asking y'all now, the panel. How many of the guards that y'all mentioned are two-way players that's in front of Zach LaVine?
Jaylen Brown, maybe?
Jaylen Brown.
And the only name that I would have let y'all slide because I actually keep spamming in the chat, I wasn't going to give y'all the answer. I would have definitely said, y'all could have argued Paul George. I'm surprised nobody said Paul George.
That's fair.
I would have been said Paul George, but I was, here too.
You can give it to him because he played alongside Kawhi. So for sure.
But I wasn't gonna give y'all the answer though. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. You gonna earn this.
But then
you gotta cook me.
Hold on, bro, trying to say something.
Well, hold on, but Zach LaVine played more games than Paul George, though, right?
Yeah,
that's easy.
Right, but no, I think that's even though it's easy to know that stat, but it's still a big stat that separates players. You know what I'm saying? How reliable and how consistent you are there, and that's part of the reason why I put Mikal Bridges in there too. You know what I'm saying? I wound up talking hoops with y'all, but I came up here to talk my shit because I had seen I had clipped what y'all said about being 5th seed, and I was like, yo, how SB say that's a real take? That ain't no real take. I was talking heavy because he said y'all in the 5th seed, but he never articulated how y'all will be the 5th or 6th seed. And that's why I'm here. I'm here, with my popcorn to hear the panel say how they gonna be 5th or 6th seed, because I got Brooklyn Nets right around that area. So I'm just trying to figure how that plays out for SB in the pen.
Bobby.
I think that we should be solid. Me personally, I don't believe in the Philadelphia 76ers. I've been saying it since last year, probably not on this show, but been saying it last year, 2nd round exit, because James Harden, I don't believe in anything that he does outside of Houston. And then I believe, for me, my top 3 teams in the Eastern Conference, however you want to match them up, is going to be easily Milwaukee, Boston, and Cleveland. After that, it's going to be a battle between the different teams. That's why I think with the team that we have, and then with the small additions, might not be world beaters when it comes to the additions, but I think that they will be solid enough to where my team, as much as we were sucked last year, they better be a 6th seed at the very least.
All right, so hold on. I want to hear what go ahead. I got one more question. Go ahead. I
just want to return a question to you. Are you sure that the Brooklyn Nets are going to have success next year? I know I like Mikal Bridges. What else you got, my guy? What else you got?
Well, again, to say that I'm sure, to be honest, this is the first time this group is together. I would say that I'm a big fan of what we got going on, but I can't say that I'm sure. I mean, the FIBA games make me confident. Mikal Bridges played good, but Cam Johnson really didn't play that good. You know what I'm saying? So, there are things that I would like to see. I heard the press conference with Jacques Vaughn and Sean Marks, and he was like, yo, we made the training camp competitive.
My man, I don't want to interrupt you, but who the second best player on the Nets?
The second best player on the Nets, I would have to say, I was versus Mikal Bridges.
Ben Simmons.
If he healthy, Ben Simmons. I would give it to Ben Simmons over Cam Thomas. I would definitely say that as the better player, attribute wise. I mean, Nick Claxton, they good, they all talented, but they not proven. You know what I'm saying? I seen a quote by Spencer Dinwiddie. He said Claxton is he's the most skilled player he ever seen. Maybe he's just hyping his teammate, but I'm just saying that to say I know my whole
pass
that question to me is it's tough to answer because I like a lot of the players, and they do a lot of different things. They don't all do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, they being the vets of the team, they should be the two best players of the team. You know what I mean? But
that's fair.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming here, Breezy.
Hey, appreciate it, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
All right, Dominic been kind of in and out, ready to cook. I already knew because he got the Devin Booker.
You changed your photo before you came on, big dog.
Yeah. Hey, Leaf, we shutting it down after him, Leaf. I got you on the next one, Leaf. We shutting it down. We shutting it down.
Yo.
Go ahead, Dominic. You've been here a couple times. Now I see you to change your picture. So I know this title made you feel some type of way. But we the Shopback boys, so make sure you proceed with caution. When you say so, you better come with your point. First thing we gonna say, you gotta salute the panel because everybody know me, but you gotta know C-Dub and Bobby now.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Who
your five shooting guards first, and then explain why my take that you don't like my take. But you gotta give us your five first.
All right. I ain't gonna be here too long because my phone about to die. But I do think Zach is top five. My top five is probably gonna be probably Book, Donovan Mitchell, Brown, Ant-Man, and Zach.
Okay, I respect that.
All right, for sure.
I will put Paul George, but I honestly consider him a small forward more than a shooting guard. But
I agree. Me too.
But here too.
By the stats that you was putting up, are you using just those years without Chris Paul?
No, yeah. I put the years first. The first two you seen was just them by themselves without Chris Paul or him without DeMar Vooch. Then I added those years with the same numbers, and I put it together because obviously Devin Booker numbers got an increased boost from the last couple of years, and their numbers was still around the same. I didn't use no years that was down. I took all Zach years from with the Bulls. I didn't use that first year because he missed like half the year. But the numbers, even when I added that, the numbers were still the same. But then I also didn't use Devin Booker first like 2-3 years where he was like had low numbers with the Suns. I took his best years with the Suns.
Honestly, it's like I'm trying to say, I think Book is the better passer. Honestly, I disagree with y'all saying Zach is a better defender because I think that's Book, and Book proved that. I think this playoffs, you can say it's recency bias. I really don't care, but I think he's been a better defender these past 2 years because I think Zach is a solid on-ball defender, but he's terrible off the ball. I got to say that.
Agreed.
I'll say he's bad.
Yeah, that's a respectable take. That's respectable.
Absolutely.
Like they're definitely close. So I definitely give athleticism to him, shooting. Even though I think it's close, but wasn't a little bit more efficient. I'll say, but the rest of the stuff I think that I put in the chat earlier, I think Book got him and being a better leader. Honestly, I'll say this too. You put Book on that roster that y'all got now, I think y'all win more games.
I was waiting on somebody to say that, right? So
I was waiting for that. Oh, that's nice.
Because besides the years by themselves, Zach LaVine led his team to a better record every time. The only year that Devin Booker wins was better was the year when they add the bubble wins. And you add them 8 wins. That's it. But besides that, Zach had led his team to more wins every time.
You mean the player that Devin Booker has become now? He could make more wins for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
If you argue that now, yeah, I can see that when he learned from Booker. Yeah. I agree
He
with that.
might be able to do that. He may.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
mean,
so sure.
I mean,
but do he
the
become
only
that player
I can see it,
on the Bulls?
but the only problem is if you place Devin Booker next to DeMar DeRozan, that's 2 guys that operate heavily within the mid-range. Like Devin Booker can shoot the 3, but from what I see, he operates heavily from the mid-range, and I don't know how conducive
DeMar
to
DeRozan.
winning
Oh,
that
okay.
is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when
No, you're right.
but it could be true though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this guy is averaging 60% from the field, and then you got DeMar DeRozan, and you can kind of play off each other like that. It would be interesting, but you know,
we just got to see. But salute Dominic for coming on the show, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, big
This
brother.
was a good show today. Like, everybody went crazy. I don't know. C-Dub, Bobby, y'all like adding guests on at the end of the show to get off.
I like that.
I think that was pretty cool, man.
I like that though. But I
come in.
always like to hear tapes, and I like to hear face to face. You know what I'm saying? And
Said it in the chat because they talk crazy in that chat when you got to come up here.
I ain't gonna lie, they came up here and most of them couldn't really give us 5, but they was doing a lot of wolfing in the comments, bro.
Nah, the ones that was really wolfing, Nick Johnson, you ain't show up, my guy.
He ain't say nothing at all. He just talking in the chat. But see, that's why, like, the reason
It's
why
all love, though, man.
It's all love.
Let's make that clear. It's just all love, man. We just talking basketball. It is what it is. If you take it personal, you don't need to be in these conversations. Just we're gonna agree, we're gonna disagree, we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna talk basketball like men. If you take it personal, that's on you. And yeah, that's on you, bro.
But hey, y'all, that's why I did it the way I did. Because at first I was just gonna come say the numbers, but I'm like, what I learned from what I'm seeing, I'm like, all right, let me put these numbers in visual so you see them. So now I'm like, ain't gonna be like, oh, SBU cap, you just saying, no, the numbers right there. You go look them up and you go try to basketball rep put them together. Oh, damn, SB, right? Them numbers is about the same. Now you get up here like, no. Yeah, so Nick Johnson, you got to catch the other one because when we was up here getting out that smoke,
we'll catch you on Tuesday, man. You seen the link drop, Nick?
He definitely seen the link.
He skipped the link.
Hey, yo, Nick.
Yeah, man.
We see you, bro.
Yeah, see y'all next show. It's on Monday.
Oh
yeah, Monday, not Tuesday. Monday. Catch y'all, man.
Y'all, man. See red, and look, this the whole point. Y'all gonna understand the whole PC world. Y'all gonna see red. That's it. See red, PC. We gone.
That's
on
it.
to the
gonna
next.
make y'all love the Bulls in this.
You gonna make y'all love the Bulls. Hey, that's it. Salute. We out.
All right, peace, y'all.